Hello again guys, it's Carly from the Poetry of Nice and welcome back to my channel. I have a rummage sale haul for you today. Real quick, if you're new here, welcome. This is a channel all about reselling online. I personally sell on eBay, Poshmark and Etsy, and I do that while being a stay-at-home parent, so this is a side income for our family that allows us to pay off debt, save money, go on vacations, all that kind of good stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, please do think about sticking around, checking out some videos, hit that subscribe button down below so that you can see all of the hauls and the what solds and the tips and tricks that I like to put out on this channel to help you on your reseller journey too. Alright, so I went to two rummage sales this last Saturday. They are both church rummage sales that I've been to before. And I did okay with them previously, like in the past. We're sort of at the end of the season now, so I'll have to take what I can get in terms of what sales are actually going on, and also to a certain extent what all I'm picking up. I mentioned in all of my previous videos, I love to have a good death pile going into the winter seasons. If you're wondering what I mean by that, I'll pop a video right here that explains it in a lot more detail. And basically I like to have a stock up of things, items that I can sell online to take me through the winter that I had a very low cost of goods invested in, so that I don't have to pay high thrift store prices in order to be consistent with the amount that I list every single day. So without further ado, I'm just going to dive on in and show you what all I picked up. I don't have an average cost of goods for you this time. I think $1 is pretty much what everything was. There may be one or two things that I paid $2 for, a few things that I paid 50 cents for. It all kind of evens out in the end, but just for the sake of it, just imagine that everything was $1 and that should help you a little bit. Alright, so first item we have here is a sweater dress, really nice like oatmeal beige colour. It has like a quarter zip detail at the neck and a lot of sort of I guess like almost like a cable knit kind of detail on the cuffs, chest and hem, and the brand is Athleta. It is a size small. This is a sort of like a loungewear athleisure, I would say, brand, and I do like to pick that up. It does fairly well for me. They also usually have style numbers down here in the tag where you find your fabric content, so hopefully I'll be able to find my style number or style name and then look up exactly what it's called. That'll help me with listing and with research and comps. Next item is a brand that I don't always pick up. It is Ralph Lauren. That's sort of their lower end, if you like. PM, I think that's a petite medium. There we go, but I picked it up for the fabric content. So it's 85% silk, 15% cashmere. So that's a nice fabric content then. It has a nice high neck and it has like a tie neck detail at that neckline there. Almost like a little sort of pussy bow type detail, but I think overall it's kind of a unique style, just a brown knit, and like I said, fantastic fabric content, perfect for this season, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Okay, next we have a vintage item. I don't know anything about the brand, it doesn't matter to me. It's Mary Elizabeth's Closet Petites, size 2, made in the USA. I grabbed it for style, so it's this deep V sort of, it's almost like an overall bib style situation, obviously denim, but it's like a midi length. It's a dress and both sides are full button down. I just thought it was really, really cool. Definitely has that kind of 90s vibe, maybe even like a bit of a grungy vibe to it. So those are keywords that I will probably use in my listing. Next is a pair of shoes. These are Crocs. I don't pick up all Crocs. I usually do not pick up like the classic Crocs that they do, but I do pick up the sort of like more feminine styles, if you will, just in case you don't know what that looks like. These are a wedge, kind of like a taupe type color, open toe or peep toe, sling back shoe, sandal, if you will, size 8, and I think these will do okay. I'm not sure if Crocs have anything to do with style number. I don't know if they do, but I may be able to investigate and find out what the style name is, but I think that they will do quite well. Another pair of shoes real quick. These are Nine West. Again, not a brand that I always pick up, but they were nice and cheap. They're full leather and I just really like the kind of burnished look to them. They have all this kind of like puckering. Again, we have this sort of wedge detail. They have the Mary Jane straps. Overall, I just thought they were a cute piece for the fall, so I went ahead and grabbed them. Great quality piece. This was a good find. I think a good find anyway. For $1, can't get wrong. So it's Loft Beach, which is not sort of like an offshoot of Loft I've personally seen before, but a lot of lines, brands have like, you know, different lines to them, like beachwear and stuff. So that's what this one is. Size extra large, new with tags, originally $90, chambray denim, off the shoulder, full length jumpsuit with belted waist. I mean, I love a good new with tags piece anyway, but I think that piece is on trend. It's going to be perfect for spring and summer. The brand is good, the fact that it's brand new, the style, the fabric, all that good stuff. So I'm really happy with finding that piece. And then we have Lucky Brand size large. I do like the larger sizes in Lucky Brand, I have to say. It's just a very simple piece. I usually get about 16 to 18 for something like this, but it's really cute with like this lace bib detail, blue and white. I guess like a floral, almost like just like an ethnic-y type print. Really, really cute though. Very, very simple. Again, 16 to 18 is what I would expect to get for that. This piece was kind of interesting. So it is Pure Jill, which is J Jill, if you're familiar with that brand. Pure Jill is just like one of their lines. Oh, it's a little bright. There we go, we got there in the end. It's a size small, 100% linen, very boxy. Lag and look is a keyword that I would use for this piece. It is actually belt there in the front, but very, very boxy, lag and look style piece. What I found interesting about this is it has these giant tags inside, and it was an Open Studio J Jill group photo sample, and it has all of the information there. So this was a sample piece. I have no idea if this ever went out as like part of a line or not. I don't think it's going to hinder me from selling it. I just thought it was kind of interesting. I would have got it regardless, but sometimes you find these things and you find the word sample in them, and it's kind of interesting to see things and wonder how on earth they ended up in your little town at a church rummage sale. Alright, next piece is Eddie Bauer, which is an okay brand, you know, outdoorsy style brand, size small. Again, the fabric content is what got me on this one. It's a cashmere blend. There is the tag, and it's also just a great piece for the season. So it's a cardigan with this, it's not a shawl collar, but I do like that sort of wider collar there. And then it has almost like a little peplum flare to the bottom of the cardigan. Again, really nice deep red, perfect for the Christmas season. Gotta grab it for $1. Alright, Old Navy, size medium. I do like Old Navy jean jackets. Actually, I like jean jackets almost just in general when they're nice and cheap, because they're such a nice classic staple piece in most people's closets, and they tend to do quite well. So it's just like a nice dark wash denim there, button front jean jacket. Again, I probably accept about $18 or so for that. This piece is a dress, I believe. Unfortunately, the size has been cut out, which is always a bit of a pain, but we can measure. I'll figure it out. Tommy Hilfiger. Again, this is bread and butter for me. Off the shoulder, sort of, it's not really a gingham. Well, it's not a gingham, is it? But it's a plaid dress, very like shift style, and then it does have pockets as well, which is always such a nice feature to be able to say that your dress has. Very sort of country, like I could definitely see somebody's pairing that with some Western boots or something. With a jean jacket perhaps, and going out for like a casual evening. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Alright, pair of Converse. I do like picking up Converse when they're in good condition. I do have some scuffing on the toes of these, so I'll need to take a magic eraser and just go over that real gentle, and that will lift that colour back to a white really nicely on this plastic, well, plastic like rubber part. But I grabbed these because they're a novelty print. They are a pineapple print all over, and pineapples overall do quite well as a print in my experience. They are a size 9, and apart from those scuffs on the toes, overall they are in really good condition. So yeah, can't say no to that. Next, again, very much a staple piece, Ann Taylor Loft, size 6. It is a grey. It's a jacket, it's a little jacket, like belted waist jacket. It's a linen blend is one of the reasons I grabbed it, and also it has this nice metallic type weave going all the way through, metallic thread. So again, just for the holiday season, quite a nice staple piece, career piece perhaps. Next is the brand Umji, which I think is mostly sold wholesale. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is size small, but it's very much got that kind of boho on-trend vibe. So this is a semi-sheer. It's definitely, I would say it's a dress. I mean, it's very long. I think it's even beyond like a tunic length, but it is see-through, so it would require a slip underneath. Has a nice sort of, almost like a racerback style to it, and then all these tassels and like crochet detail at the front. Again, just that really simple like boho evening vibe. Lane Bryant, I have a pair of flats. The name for this is like Diorce. Did I butcher that? I can see it in my mind. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can let me know down below if I butchered that. I'm sorry. But there is an actual name for this. If I can find it, I'll link it down below in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. but it's a great keyword. These are 12 wide, so a great size, and just a really cute coral orange flat. Again, perfect for like career or just like a casual shoe for the day. I usually do quite well with Lane Bryant shoes, I have to say. They've done well for me in the past. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. This is definitely a spring summer piece. It was just unusual enough for me to grab it. So it's Lane Bryant again, size 16, which I like the large sizes in Lane Bryant, I have to say. It's a plus size brand, so kind of the larger the better in a way. 16's okay. It is a green, it almost has like a Lily Pulitzer vibe, almost. Green and blue, like abstract print, and then it has a peplum flare, but then an asymmetrical, what's it? And that's not the keyword that I'm going to use, but I don't know what to call this, like an asymmetrical side flare. I don't know. It's interesting, I have to say. So I'll see what it looks like on the mannequin. I'll see what keywords I can come up with, but I don't know. All right, we have a couple of Christmas sweaters because 'tis the season. Crystal Kobe. Made in Hong Kong is what I really tune into, because that's usually a sign that something is an older piece, especially coupled with the label and the style. I would call this a vintage piece, and it's really nice. It has the reindeer and like the sort of Christmassy seasonal type flowers, and they're all like really big oversized bling. So I think overall that this will do quite well as a piece, just like a medium knit. Next is another piece I would consider vintage, again made in Hong Kong with that older looking graphics and whatnot. It is a size 12, it's a button up chambray shirt with all of these like oversized applique, sort of western cowboy, cowgirl, whatever you want to call it, details on it. I think that's really cool. I actually do bizarrely well with vintage western wear, especially when it's kind of like hokey like that. So I usually pick them up when I find them. Okay, next, Talbot size 18. That's one of the reasons that I grabbed them, because they are a plus size. Also, they have a really cute print. So they are a cropped pant, maybe even an ankle pant looking at them, but like a blue and white, almost like damask style print all over them, kind of like a floral hint to them. Overall, really nice. Again, more of a spring summer piece, but a very nice, just sort of classic piece that people would have in their wardrobes. All right, on to the next bag. Okay, I have one vintage Tennessee Vols item. I do like to pick these up when I find them. I find a lot of it around my area, and I do well with vintage collegiate wear. I mention that a lot. This is the tag. Again, just all the older looking, made in USA, all the good stuff. So this is like a kind of sateen style bomber jacket, and then it has the spell out across the back. Unfortunately, it does have pulling. You can probably see here, there is some pulls to the fabric there, but it's not going to put me off. Again, for like $1 or so, I usually do pretty well with that. These kind of items, like, you know, $30 to $40, I'll disclose it. I still think it'll be okay. Right, nice simple piece from J. Crew, size 2. This is not factory because there are no little dots or diamonds underneath, and yeah, it's really cute. I would call this like an iCat print, probably. Again, that nice kind of like coral orange colour to it. More of a spring summer piece again, but I suppose you could use it as like in your fall wardrobe, so I'll probably still get that up soon. Next, this is grabbed because it was newer tags as well. New York and Company. Oh heavens, that light is bright. Can we do this? There we go, I think we made it. Yes, newer tag still, was originally $80, just a black and white tweed style blazer jacket. Again, nice classic career piece, newer tags. This is just Ralph Lauren, like the blue label, so this is higher end than like your Lauren Ralph Lauren with the green tag, and I think this is also higher end than like the Polo Ralph Lauren. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I usually do like getting this kind of blue tag. And so obviously like you get up into like your black tag and like your purple label, black label, purple label and stuff, and those are like very high end. This not so much, but it's still a nice sort of simple piece. So slim fit, 100% cotton, size 6. Just a pink and green striped women's kind of like, it's almost like a denim, like a thick cotton shirt. Kind of wanted to keep this for myself. It's such a nice fall piece, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sell it instead. Cartonier, I don't know how to pronounce that necessarily, but it's Anthropology, I can tell you that. 66170 is the RN number you're going to find on the tags down here, and that's going to tell you that it is either an Anthropology piece, a Free People piece, or an Urban Outfitters piece. You can go online, look at some resources and find out which brands belong to which umbrella. This one just happens to belong to anthropology, and so it becomes a great keyword in your listing or in your branding on Poshmark. And this is such a nice piece. It's like a forest green with a rolled cuff. It's like a knit, almost like a jersey type knit. Open front, and then it has some like tie details over here on the sides. So, and look at that like draping, the waterfall draping, so flipping cute for the season. American Eagle Outfitters. I don't pick up everything by them, but this is 100% wool, and look at it, it's cropped. It's a little crop sweater vest, and it has dogs, like little kind of hound dogs running across it. I mean, how could you not? So I'll have to wait for the right buyer, but someone somewhere is going to love it. All right, 2 items, I tell a lie, 3 items left. So I've got a few more newer tag items. Always like to pick that up for my closet. Old Navy, just nice and simple. And it is a size 0, but that's okay. It is a high-rise black A-line skirt with a sateen finish around the waist and a little like button-up detail on the back. Super cute. We have a Banana Republic 0 size 00 petite. People will buy it. I just may have to wait a little bit longer for someone who's looking for that size. A wool, 100% wool, navy blue pencil skirt. Very, very classic career piece. We have another New York & Company. Again, this one is new with tags, is why I grabbed it. Size 2 petite, and it is the Bleecker Street straight leg. Just a grey pair of, again, classic career pants. People are always looking for this kind of stuff. It's great to be able to sell them new with tags at that discounted price when you find them at, you know, for next to nothing. And those kind of things move really quickly in my closet, which is why I grabbed them. And last thing is a new to me brand, Gustin. I grabbed them because I just felt like they looked like high quality. Like looking at the label and then inside with them having all this information printed and quite honestly just touching them, they just felt like really high quality. It had a great leather patch on the back as well. Looked at my comps on eBay, haven't looked yet on Poshmark, but they were going anywhere between sort of 35 to like 75, depending on the style. So this is the California skinny, I don't know. It's cool. I think it's like a selvage brand. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some more research, but it has the button-up fly, which is really neat. Awesome dark wash, straight leg. Like I said, I can just feel the quality on them, so I had to grab them, especially when she said, oh, I'll give him $2. I thought, heck yes, let's figure it out. All right, and that's everything that I picked up at these 2 Rummage sales this week. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please do think about hitting that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to say hello in the comments so that I can say hi back, and I will catch you in the next video. Happy thrifting, you guys.